Welcome. This is a Ninja Legion special edition where we are watching the EVO Grand Finals for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I am Cliff, and I'm here with...
I'm the captain.
And I'm Reptar.
So we are just as hyped as everyone else in the world to be watching these finals go down. All weekend they had all the qualifiers, and we're left with the top 8. Now, we missed Justin Wong and I believe one other match up until now, but right now we have Ray Ray and Insane playing, and it is 1-0 for Insane.
Currently, it's actually kind of hard to see on our screen, but Ray Ray is playing with Sentinel. Cliff, can you see the other guys? It's kind of hard to see from here.
Yeah, he is Sentinel, Doom, and Magneto.
So, pretty interesting lineup, actually. All things considered, because none of them are great blockers. I mean, Magneto's good at keeping distance, but for the most part, there's not a whole lot of defense on that team.
No, Magneto and Sentinel in particular have very low health, or medium to very low health, but he really is abusing the assist capabilities of Sentinel with the drones, which is pretty common.
And currently, Dr. Doom is stomping a mud hole in Nova.
Yeah, Doom is running stuff right now. He just brought out the recliner. He lazy boyed him.
So we probably should point out the fact that Insane is playing with Spencer, Nova, and Dr. Doom as well.
Doom is a very common theme in the top 8. Great assist, and if you know how to use him, he can be a good carry character as well.
He's a hell of a juggler.
Yeah. He spent some time in the circus.
Yeah. It's Dr. Doom's theme music, if you didn't know.
Oh man, this is it. I equate this to pretty much like watching UFC, where if you just tuned in, you'd see a lot of stuff going on, but if you never played the game, you really wouldn't understand or appreciate it. But if you've ever played Marvel in anything more than just picking random and yelling at each other, you get the idea of exactly what these guys are doing, and it's very impressive.
It's actually incredible. Not really having played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but I wasted thousands of dollars on 2 in my local arcade, and it really is incredible watching these top players in the world play this game.
And a lot of the top players in 3 were from 2. So, you got the likes of, like, Justin Wong, obviously he's been around forever. And a lot of these other guys have a long history in the fighting game community, leading back to, even sometimes Super Turbo.
Wow,
so,
yeah, you're throwing back a ways.
Yeah, I mean, some of these guys have been around forever. But yeah, let's see. What's the score now?
It's now 2-0 Ray Ray.
Or 2-1, actually.
2-1, I'm sorry, yeah, 2-1 Ray Ray.
And we were just talking before we went on air. Ray Ray was, at least the past few years, he was one of the best Ryus out there. And not many people use him. Actually, pretty much no one uses him in competitive play right now. So he actually switched up his team, and he's doing really well. So I know during the qualifiers, everyone was pretty hyped that he actually made Final 8. So let's see if he can actually take this.
Well, right now he's not doing too bad, so...
No?
Say, these are best of 5 matches, so...
Yeah. I do appreciate when people use characters that aren't considered, I guess, top tier, so to speak. There are a couple guys using Nova. He's got some really good mix-ups and some good combos, but you don't see it very much. And Spencer was really big in vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3, not Ultimate, but he still has a lot of strength, too, currently. Oh, here's Juggles popping.
Yep, Nova's dead. As long as he doesn't drop the combo, Nova's gone.
No, he's not dropping that.
I tell you what, Peachan and I were watching it at the house yesterday, and we were watching a couple matches, just one after the other, where guys were dropping combos left and right. I mean, they looked like they were dropping more balls than the Bills were last year. Yeah. It was pathetic.
I love nerd sports crossovers. That's what we're all about here.
If you didn't know, the Bills led the NFL in drop passes last year. Go look it up. It's actually pretty funny.
Oh, wow, good block on the come in. He tried to cross him up.
We would like to give you true play-by-play, but it is just too too fast.
We leave it to Yipes and Ski Sonic, the guys that actually do it. So we don't want to do that because they know way more than we do.
And unfortunately, I'm not the Marvel guy here at all.
Yeah, you like fighting games, but you're not.
Fighting games, yes.
Yeah, you're not a specific Marvel guy. Man, the amount of movement they have with the wave dashing and then the air wave dashing, which kills me. I've tried doing that. I'm sorry, I can't. Like with Magneto, can't do air wave dashes at all. It's too much fast twitch movement for me. I can't handle it. Oh, X Factor.
Say Cliff doesn't have the quick twitch muscle fibers in his hands.
Or Muffin Fibers.
Muffin fibers, yeah.
Muffin Fibers would be an awesome band name. Man, it's doom on doom right now. It's just all doomy.
Everybody loves Doom on Doom action.
All doom and gloom. Now they're just all zoning each other, staying in the corners, trying to set up with assists. The pew pew gun that Doom has is the most hilarious move, but it zones the hell out of people.
Well, currently, Insane only has Doom left.
Yeah.
And Ray's got Doom, and Sentinel is about dead.
Right. No, that's the other way. Sentinel's got almost all his life back. He's refilling his red life while he's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah. So no, Ray's in good shape to take this one.
Yeah.
And they already Insane already burned his X Factor, so
it's gonna take it's gonna take a miracle.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's it. Ray advances.
Well, except with grand finals, I'm not sure. Like I said, since we just tuned in, I know it's 3 out of 5, but I didn't know if they actually did 2 out of 3 with those as well.
I don't believe so.
Nah, Insane's looking real down.
In the other top 8s that I watched, when I watched the Injustice top 8 yesterday, it was actually still 3 out of 5, but yeah, it was one and done.
Yeah, that sucks.
But someone has to lose.
Someone's got to win. Oh, and we are on a commercial break.
Group is.
My glass is always half of something.
My glass is usually twice as big as it needs to be. So
we got a commercial right now for the. I guess we consider this the Batman prequel, sort of, or
it's the new TV
origin story.
It's the TV show.
Yeah,
Gotham.
Looking good.
Yeah, it actually looks like it's going to be, hopefully, at least entertaining.
If it approaches anything on the level of Arrow, then I'm going to be real excited for it.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Well, we got another preview coming up. What do we got here? Oh, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Or
No,
Dawn,
I am hyped.
excuse me.
I am hyped for this movie.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Reptar's trying to see this with the quickness.
Absolutely.
And if he likes a movie, he'll see it 17 times.
That's real true.
How many times do you see Pacific Rim?
I saw Pacific Rim 7 times at theaters. 4 of those times were in IMAX 3D. And I absolutely love it.
What, $18 a trip?
It was like $18.50. Something.
Did you take anyone on a date for those?
No, hold on. I said $18 as a satire, thinking that was a joke.
No, it's not.
Apparently, I was lowballing him.
I think it's $18.50 now for IMAX 3D.
Jesus.
Yeah. Inflation, man.
No, it gets you every time. But I'm really excited for this movie.
I still didn't
How
see the
often do you
first
see
one.
Jack
Jax Teller, ride the giant mech.
Absolutely.
With Heimdall as his commanding officer.
Yeah, this movie does look pretty good. Like I said, I didn't see the first one of this series, so I do need to go back and see
Which
that.
I will have to lend you. I have it at home. I will lend it to you.
Yeah,
Actually, I didn't see it either, so
we'll have to view it together.
we might have to make a day of it. Anything with Gary. This has actually got Gary Oldman in it, so anything with Gary Oldman I'm going to watch.
Absolutely.
The guy's incredible.
Now, let me ask you guys something. Since we're viewing EVO, and right now we're watching Marvel 3, I know you aren't a Marvel 3 guy, or you were more Marvel 2.
I was much more Marvel 2. Marvel 2 and original Marvel.
And I've been with you Marvel 3 since day one. What is your guys' go-to team? Do you have one?
For Marvel 2, I had a really weird team. I was Wolverine, Iron Man, and either flipped in and out with the Hulk or Silver Surfer. Sure.
I play more. I mean, I played a lot of Marvel too. I wasn't good at it. I will never say that.
Neither was I.
I usually used a lot of Shoto characters. I was almost in any game that Akuma's available, I'm using Akuma.
Absolutely.
And then I usually used a good amount of Gambit, and I really liked Amingo, the cactus. I really did.
I vaguely remember him.
I don't know why, but it's because no one really ever played against him. So if it was casual stuff, you would.
You're like the guy you played with Gon in Tekken 3, didn't you? The little Cooper Trooper.
Oh, I remember him. It's been a while.
In your face.
Oh, time out though. The news broke today that, not that I really care because I don't really like Tekken, but Tekken 7 is apparently in development.
Yep.
Whoopee.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, it's not that I hate it. I'm not gonna trash talk. It's just not my style.
I haven't liked Tekken since Tekken Tag.
I
didn't even like Tekken Tag.
No, I'm saying that's when it stopped for me.
Sure, okay.
Because that was the start of the downfall for me.
Right.
Tekken 3 was my jam.
Oh, back
Tekken
on.
3 was incredible. Oh, here we go.
They gotta make the screen bigger so I can see. They're just button checking right now, snapping and popping.
Popping Loch Ness Monster over here.
But it looks like we have Chris G and Flocker. Flocker won last year, so he is number 1 seed.
This is going to be
This is good.
This should be a pretty epic match.
Chris G gets pretty much 80% hate in the fighting game community because he's the one that pioneered using Morrigan and splitting her with one of her supers, and then commencing with Bullet Hell. So he will fill the screen with so many damn fireballs that most people don't have an exit strategy to get out of it. They either try to avoid it till it runs out, or in this case, Flocker will definitely try to use an assist, probably the Virgil assist, and then get in with zero with some of the I guess you call them lightning slashes. I don't know the exact name of it, but
so Chris G's up with Morgan, Virgil, and who was it? I missed it. The last one, Dr. Doom.
Yeah, Chris G sets up all the bullet hell with Doom missiles from above. I mean, it's dirty, and it's, you know what though, a lot of people hate him. I love it
and
because
Flocker's already started raining fireballs all.
No, that's Chris G. Yeah, he's Morgan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Chris G.
So he just did a OTG off the ground with the Doom missiles, but luckily Flocker broke out of it. So it's basically the meta game here is get to Morgan as quick as you can and kill her because she doesn't have that much life.
No, she can be killed quickly.
Yeah.
But if you don't, we're watching it right now.
He's zoning that. Yep, now it is. So she's in the split mode. So she is just raining fireballs. And what you can't see is there's fireballs from behind Zero too. So he's just block stunned the whole time. All right, so he brought in Dante, went into Devil Trigger. So he's just trying to ride this out. It is a really fun metagame. It's a lot like when people use Phoenix and they try to get to level 5 and then pop Dark Phoenix. They just try to ride it out because there's not really much you can do. But Chris G was in the losers bracket, so he actually did get beat by Marn. I don't know if anyone watches these things, but Marn is pretty well known in the community. He kind of disappeared for a year or two, but he came back with a pretty strong team, and he found the way to beat Chris G. But
Marn didn't even make the top 8 though, did he?
He was in losers, yeah. So I don't know if he's actually played yet. I didn't get a chance to pull it up when we tuned in. Here we go. See, the thing that's underestimated about Chris G, though, is all of his tech with Morgan that's not the fireballs is nasty. Like, he knows every single move.
So he just
hitbox, all the
great
frames.
switching with Dr. Doom to keep the combo going.
And now Doom's just going to keep going forever.
Dante's dead.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
Now, Dante and Zero are pretty squishy in Marvel, right?
They
are okay.
Yeah, they are. They're glass cannons, so they can do a lot of damage. They have a lot of good... I mean, the move list for Dante alone is like 3 pages if you put it on paper. But
between the Devil May Cry boys, I mean, Virgil is the better of choice of the two as far as being able to take damage.
In Ultimate Marvel, especially, Virgil is a higher tier. All right, so Chris G popped X Factor and is just running a train on Zero right now. So yeah, Chris G's still got all 3 of his characters. So now we've got just swords and all kinds of.
And he got the first crack on Virgil as he came in, so this is going to be a tough win for Flocker to come
Virgil
back.
and Virgil Violence right now.
Oh, we were watching, Peach and I were watching one yesterday, and a guy came in and absolutely just took over with Virgil. Yeah. And the quote I won't forget is at the end of the match, the guy just yelled, "That's how you Virgil." So from now on, in any fighting game, when you finally kick some ass, it's going to be "That's how you Virgil."
That's how you Virgil.
Just so for future reference, you'll get it.
Absolutely.
And Chris G, as the community says, bodies Flocker on the first round. So that was pretty well done.
It was decisive, that's for sure.
Little air throw, that'll set up madness right now. What I really wish in this game is I wish Virgil had an alternate DLC costume that was actually Virgil from WWE. That would be awesome.
He would never be on a team though.
Yeah, and he would his finisher was that he would his level 3 finisher was he would just set up a booth at a mall and sign autographs.
Went for boredom.
And charge you $20 a piece. You just get nickeled and dimed to death.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, speaking of WWE, I went to a local wrestling show up in York, PA yesterday. Red Lion, excuse me.
Yeah, and, get it straight.
And watched Justin Credible wrestle.
Oh, wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he got fat.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
He got chubby.
Whenever you say you go to a local wrestling show and you see someone that you knew in the past, the next sentence is almost always, he got fat.
The best part is, you know who the Lancaster heavyweight champ is right now? Rhino.
Oh,
really?
And the number 1 contender is Shane Douglas.
Oh,
so it tells you how how far they have fallen.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Now, is Rhino still in Ring of Honor? Do we know that?
No, he's the Lancaster heavyweight champ.
I mean, you know.
He could be multi-divisional in all the federations. No, all right. So Morgan ran a train on Virgil.
Yes, Rhino actually owns every heavyweight championship, including the WWE championship, right now.
Oh, okay.
In fact, he's still WCW champion, if you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Chris G is looking unstoppable.
Running away with this. That was,
yeah, that was quick.
We didn't even have enough time for side banter on that one.
No. It was just done. We couldn't even talk about expired wrestlers. Not in the true sense of the word, because they do expire quite often, but... Let's see. Is he going to mix up his team?
He's hovering over Ryu.
Well, no, but Chris G won. He can't switch his team.
And after that beating, I would definitely mix up my team. Like I
Yeah.
said earlier, that's a really squishy team, and I'm not into Marvel in the least bit.
Yeah. Yeah, if Flocker... I don't know what else is in his arsenal. I forget who he won with last year, if it was the same team he's been using, but...
He's taking a long time to decide.
Yeah, he knows that he has nothing to compete with Morgan right now, so he needs to get in on her.
Saying the problem is that he, honestly, they're showing a close-up of his face. He looks defeated.
Well, that's his face. That's his perma
Really?
face.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Say, because he looks like he's given up already.
Oh, no, that's his happy face. That's his sad face. That's his...
Okay.
I just won,
So he's a
you
Nazi.
know...
Just perma disappointment.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's... Can't tell if he's...
I respect
you
the
know.
light up Triton headset though.
This whole event sponsored by Triton.
Okay.
So.
He locked in 0, but they're gonna start putting him on the clock and tell him he's got to hurry up here in a second. They don't usually give him quite this much time for character select.
I mean, Chris G's cool with it. He knows he's got him. He went with the same team, so I guess he's not feeling too confident.
I guess maybe it's just he needs a little bit of a breather, maybe.
Yeah. The crowd is going absolutely nuts in the background, by the way.
He hasn't locked in on Virgil yet, though. He's
got to find... Yep, he did.
There he went.
That's the problem, is a lot of people's assist characters, obviously, they're not going to run point, and a lot of the assist characters like Sentinel, Virgil, Doom...
Hulk.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen people... Not as much.
Hulk is more of a main now.
Yeah, he's if the one or two of the teams that I've seen use him run him on point, but yeah, a lot of the assist characters just don't have a lot of health. I mean, that's because they're not really meant to be used. You're pretty much out of options if you're using them to win your battles head on. Here we go.
Yeah, that was quick.
Fireballs all over the place. Let's do this. Just
zero's
hidden
gone.
missiles. He's trying to escape it. Nope, he's dead.
That was
Even the chip damage from that, because he's getting hit with about 4 fireballs a second. So, you know...
and those fireballs are hefty damage.
The Soul Fist, because without that kind of... I don't want to say gimmick and make it sound, cheesy, but without that, one at a time, not really that much of a dangerous strategy with Morgan. But when you're throwing 4 to 8 of them at a time, it hurts.
She splits again, and Virgil's in trouble.
Yeah, the chip damage alone is
Virgil's in a
nasty.
lot of trouble.
Now, in that quick time that I blinked, did Dante is Dante gone?
Dante,
or did he...
Dante still has red life, I think, in the
Okay.
background. So I don't think he's totally dead, but he is hurting.
Virgil's hanging on, but I would... crap.
And she splits again.
Yep,
Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, Dante's still alive. It was Virgil and Zero that were dead. Oh my god.
Wow.
Zero-
Done. Wow.
That
I
shows
couldn't
right
even
there
talk.
that sometimes X Factor does not matter.
No.
Not when your opponent has X Factor and at least a level 1 meter.
Yep.
See, this is the thing. Now they're cheering. Last night they were giving him a lot of they're giving him a lot of hell, Chris G, because it's one of those things. People that are into this stuff, I mean, you watch all the regional tournaments all throughout the year. You watch Wednesday night fights, all this stuff, and he's on every one of them. And he usually just stomps a mud hole in people because they don't know how to do anything with that
I mean, it's about
strategy.
winning. I mean, when you got a strategy, I mean, why change it?
These things in this game, whether the producers intended them to be there or not, if you find that strategy and it's yours, no one else found that strategy. No one else thought, hey, let me throw 1,000,000 fireballs.
Well, then, honestly, they've seen it enough. They can put the practice in, and they can do it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these guys, 12, 14, 16 hours a day, have someone sit there and learn how to throw massive amounts of fireballs with Morgan and see what you can do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that
do
I've
it
seen,
yourself.
Right. The people I've seen have success typically are using someone that has either a really nice assist, like Strider has an assist that really just comes in quick, like pops in. You have trouble seeing it.
It is a jab. It's a sneaky jab is what it is.
They can disrupt. I know someone yesterday was having a lot of success using Spencer against him, so shooting the arm out, trying to distract him.
Say we're a button check who we have up now.
This is Ray again against... I'll know in a second. I saw him yesterday play, and he was very good yesterday. I just can't see the name because it's split screen on another split screen, basically.
Yeah, it's...
We're all
quite
kinds
small.
of split screens.
Split screen on split screen on split screen.
Yo, dog, I heard you like split screens.
So we split
So I
your
got you a
screen.
split screen to put in your split screen.
And then filled half of it with ads.
Yeah, exactly. We should have a segment just called Split Screen, where we're in two different rooms and we just yell at each other. All right, so this is Jan. He's the guy that was using Hulk on point with Shuma Gorath and Hagar, and he was absolutely dominating people yesterday.
Jan was the one I saw make an epic comeback with Hagar yesterday.
And right now,
epic.
I'm already seeing a pattern since the last time I watched Marvel. Is Magneto, Sentinel, Doom like go-to right now?
It's one of the best teams.
It really is.
Okay.
Mainly because Magneto has great range and can keep you at bay with his magnetic push.
Sure.
Sentinel's assists are awesome, and Doom is just one of the most all-round characters in the game.
Right.
He suffers a lot with actual like side-to-side like lateral movement, because he has to do the dive kicks and stuff to really get across the screen.
But
if he's the last man standing and you don't have X Factor, you have to be very good and sneaky to get in on someone.
But with Doom, if you can get someone backed into the corner, and if you can keep the combo going, you're going to win.
Doom does have infinites. I mean, those do exist.
It's an infinite loop basically, and I think we're about to see one here on Hulk. Yep, Hulk's gonna go.
Yeah, like I was talking to you earlier, Cliff, when we were talking about Marvel, because last time I remember watching was when Phoenix was like the go-to.
Yeah, in vanilla Marvel, Phoenix she still is awesome if you build your team around her and that's the strategy you're using. You don't see it as much now, but yeah, Filipino champ can use her very well. So he may. I forget yesterday if he was using her in his team, but it's a tough thing to do because you're banking. First off, you have to build the five bars of meter while you're trying to not die quickly. And then you have to actually know how to use Phoenix. It's not an insta win, as much as people say.
Memory, Dark Phoenix can resurrect, correct?
She has a healing bubble, which is kind of a last ditch effort though, because once the healing bubble's done, she's done.
Sure.
Right.
So yeah, you can prolong. Last night in one of the qualifiers, someone had to pop the Phoenix heal, and it still was a timeout. That's how long the match lasted.
Wow.
And it was like a millimeter of health. Yeah, Sentinel's
Ray Ray made a great air grab with Sentinel and is putting in work on Hagar, and Hagar's gone.
As mediocre as I am at this game, my favorite team is definitely Akuma, Sentinel, and I usually mix in the third person. I don't know, but Akuma and Sentinel are two of my favorites. They do so much damage.
Once in a while. I like to call that team so strong.
Yeah.
So right now, Ray Ray's got Dr. Doom and Sentinel left. Sentinel is currently regenerating pretty much all of his health back.
And I've never seen Shuma Gorath actually played, so I'm really excited about this. Actually,
Jan's he's holding his own, and all he's got left is Gorath. So he's doing it well.
He's very good with Shuma.
He's real good with Shuma's range attack.
Wow.
Yeah, and he just pounced on.
Right now, from what I'm gaining just from watching this, is that Shuma is just your fast guy on your team.
He's very fast,
especially when he gets in the air. When he gets into that roll in the air, he is very, very quick.
And again, a lot of these guys aren't seeing people. They're not getting time in against people using Shuma. So when you got someone that's very nice with him, you don't know all the different setups
And honestly,
just rode the timeout. Who won?
Ray
Ray won. So he's up 1-0
by a small margin of health. But the other thing is, most high-end players don't play with Shuma because he's difficult.
Sure.
And you'll see it a lot on, if you watch the beginning of this at all, a lot of the prequels and stuff like that, you saw Shuma more, but he was played poorly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the guys have yet to see a really good Shuma.
Right.
They've seen him, but it'd be like if I was playing with Shuma. They're just going to walk up, flick me in the forehead, I'm going to fly away.
Right. And
Doom
like
is
I mentioned,
putting
that
in work right
Doom
now.
is juggling the hell out of Hulk.
And let's go into the recliner.
Yep, it's over.
Wow.
Hulk got smashed.
Yes, he did.
Thank you for the laughs from the peanut gallery.
And like I was saying, that I've already noticed that Shuma Gorath is very, very quick. Now, is he a squishy character, or is he?
He's about medium.
Yeah, he's not horrid. Again,
I freaking love the lariat. Dude, I love the pipe. Hagar's my
lariat
favorite.
Is deadly because it's a good combo buster too.
Oh yeah. It's near invincible. They changed it in Ultimate, so it does have some. You can hit out of it. But in Vanilla, it was. Remember, we used to play off and on,
right?
And our buddy, Turbo Panther. Yeah, he would.
And Doom just
merciless with Hagar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Doom just smacked down Hagar though.
When we were over there for his Game Olympics, that's all he was doing. Just air juggle, pipe, Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I've seen from watching this pretty much all weekend, Hagar, once he hits his X Factor, is usually unbeatable.
Yeah, he's so strong. He's the mayor of Earth, so.
He is. It's very true.
Yeah, Jan's hanging on, but it's not.
It's not going to last much longer. Say he's down to just Gorath and about, you probably getting 15%, 20% health.
Here we go. He's putting in some work right now. Sentinel is very squishy for being a large metal object. So
and Shuma does have, well, not nearly infinite combos, but it's
no good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. Hard drive,
Nice
and
area.
it's over.
Well, 2-0 Ray. See if Jan changes up. I don't think he will, but we'll see if he changes. No, well, their third match. Here we go.
Yeah,
Wait.
2-0. So Ray could take this right now.
And I heard you mention earlier, Cliff, that if somebody wins during this match, they're stuck with the team that they're using.
If you win, yeah, you cannot
Each
switch
round.
characters
Okay.
between rounds. If you lose, though, you can swap.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Just like going into this third match, this third round, Ray couldn't change.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But his next match, he can pick whoever he wants
Yeah.
to start.
yeah, you don't have to, to my knowledge, you don't have to keep between
not
full
match to
matches.
match.
But
Okay.
round to round, yeah, if you win the round, you got to keep it. Otherwise, honestly, it would take forever because
Right.
people would exploit certain people's weaknesses and just pick a whole
Right.
separate team every time. So
And I know Street Fighter's coming up. Is there anything after this that anybody's worried
no,
about, or is it just
it's
Street Fighter?
this leading into Ultra Street Fighter,
Okay.
which I gotta be flat out honest. I haven't seen anything since Ultra came out that was top tier, like pro level.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see because Ultra has a lot of new aspects to it and new characters.
Did they do the Injustice finals?
Yeah, that was. I don't know who won, but that was the last two finals for the day, and for the year.
I was mad that I missed the Smash.
We watched it. It
a
was.
little bit of it, yeah.
It was interesting. There were some very good players, but it was obviously with Smash. It's at the competitive level. It's a lot of footsies, a lot of like edge guarding, and
Yep.
you know,
We got to see a lot of OP Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff
And
was running
old school
trains.
Jigglypuff
Hey,
back in the day was fantastic.
The thing is,
There's so much
go
going
back
on
to the,
right now on the screen.
going back to the original Smash.
Okay.
If you could play Jigglypuff,
Oh yeah,
you
absolutely,
were king.
absolutely.
Because he difficult to play with, but if you master Jigglypuff, you would.
Right.
I mean, lack of a better term, you would rape face.
Here we go. Jan's actually got the lead right now. He's gonna take out Sentinel.
Yeah. Good switching with Hagar.
Just punching in the robot crotch right now. All right, so we got Magneto.
Great first attack on Magneto switching.
Yeah, they cornered him, had a mix up on him, piping him, throwing him up again. Let's pipe him some more. Let's just keep
Nice
piping.
jump.
I mean,
Nice
it's
juggle.
a great juggle. This one's
Missile drop kicks all over the place.
Yep. And then the big body splash. It's over.
And Magneto's gone.
Yep. So now we got Doom
And
X Factor Doom. He's done.
but he got
alright.
he got the first strike on Doom.
Yep.
And it's X Factor or not, he's gonna go down.
That lariat. He's
Yep.
gonna pop X Factor in a second and do it with style. He's got a lot of anger right now because he's down 0-2. So
And I am the noob of
Woo!
all
I
the
tell you what,
Marvel
if
games.
he loses this combo though, it could be dangerous. Nope, never mind. He ain't gonna lose it.
he did. Doom
And
is
he's
alive.
already backing up
Doom's
Beast
X
here.
Factor with a full 5 meter.
No, he's
Oh,
dead.
there we go. Okay.
Oh,
No one gets rid of that pipe.
like I said earlier, Hagar, he's tough, man.
Yeah.
He's tough to take down.
Do you guys, Cecil included, do you guys remember Saturday Night Slam Masters?
No, actually, I don't.
It's a Capcom sort of wrestling slash fighting game that was definitely came out after Final Fight in the arcades and Super NES, and Hagar was a playable character in
That's
that as
awesome.
well. All right, so 2-1. Jan actually got around. Magneto, Ray's Magneto is doing some work on Hulk.
I can tell you what, Jan's Hulk at point has not done anything
No.
for him.
really hasn't.
I mean, it was a great combo bust he had right there, but he's just not getting it done. Of course, I say that, and now the Hulk's starting to smash, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting in work
Grey
on
Hulk,
Magneto.
old school Grey Hulk. Fun fact: Grey Hulk only appeared in one comic.
Say, Mr. Fix-It, not Hulk.
You're
Grey
right.
Hulk is Mr. Fix-It.
You're right, correct.
And actually, because I actually have old issues of Wolverine,
Okay.
where him and Mr. Fix-It were waiters.
Really?
Like,
okay.
as-
Okay. I'd like to see that.
Oh, it's I believe I might have given it to Peachan to add to his collection because most of my comics got lost in
Right.
moving over the years, and I'm sure actually stolen from the movers we hired. But another time, another story. So I'll have to ask Peach. I'm pretty sure I gave it to him. It's actually really, really interesting.
Yeah, I'd absolutely love to see that. You know, if you have it laying around.
Because it was actually quite funny. I believe it happens. Logan gets rather upset and actually stabs Mr. Fix-It while they're waiting.
Oh wow.
Through his little bright white waiter's jacket.
Gotcha.
Oh man. So
yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Grey Hulk / Mr. Fix-It Skin.
oh, that was a nice catch right before he hit the ground. The low medium from Sentinel.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I miss the original Sentinel skin.
It's in this game.
It is in the game,
Yeah.
but I don't see many people using it.
Yeah. Also, well, obviously, shout outs to Yipes. Mango Sentinel.
Oh yeah,
You gotta use New York
absolutely.
Knicks. I always use him. Absolutely. Whenever I'm Sentinel, I pick. They did have the really old school one. It was a DLC costume, but I got it when I pre-ordered Ultimate. So
Nice.
I use that. I mix it in with that and the Mango Sentinel.
I'll tell you what. Hulk was putting in work in this round, and
Yeah.
then Sentinel came in and decided to stop that.
Wow.
That was a good switch in for Doctor Doom at the end of Sentinel's combo to put the final kibosh on Hulk. And this is not looking good for Jan because his bread and butter.
Pipe.
His bread and butter for well, I was going to say Hagar was pretty low on health when he came in, but Hagar's putting in work and he lost the combo.
Yeah, he was too far away with
He
that
was.
with that missile drop kick and couldn't pop him up again. But that's all right. This is a good. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a really good
It's a great
matchup for
lariat
Jan.
right into his meter. This
Yeah.
can
Nice
Finish
switch,
it off
nice
with
switch.
Sumo.
great switch in, and he drops Doom with Gorath coming in.
So Ray Ray's only working with Sentinel right now.
Ray Ray's got
Time
Sentinel.
up and Jan wins. So
Nice.
now it's 2-2.
We
We're
got
going
a
to the
rubber
final
match.
round.
Tell you what, this has been the best match we've seen so far.
Yeah, very even.
It's been one of the best matches I've seen of the tournament, honestly. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as how evenly it's been played.
And you could see that that Jan definitely made the adjustments because, I mean, Ray Ray went up 2-0 pretty quick.
It looked like it was going to be a really fast 3-0. That wasn't even going to be a competition, but it's become quite good.
And that proves that just Marvel is just anything can happen in Marvel.
Oh,
Absolutely.
totally.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Say, and I'm pretty sure okay, never mind. No, some of the other tournaments I've seen on smaller stuff, usually the rubber matches will be infinite time, but not in EVO.
No, definitely not here.
I think it'd be a great idea just to say F the time. If it's rubber match in the top 8 or something like that, I think it.
Only
infinite
problem
time
with
would be-
that is if someone is using a Dark Phoenix team, you can't use run out of time as a strategy, and
True.
that is a very good strategy
That's very
against
true,
Dark
yeah.
Phoenix
That's
if
very
you can
true.
do it. It's tough, but sometimes it's your only option. So I see what you mean, though. Yeah, but
And right
it's
now,
just
Hulk
like
is just getting
yeah.
obliterated.
He's gonna I'm sure Jan will be back next year if he doesn't win this, but he needs to really seriously think about Hulk as his point character. 'Cause
Ray
it's
Ray,
not
well, that
happening.
Ray Ray's Doctor Doom is pretty. It's pretty on point.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen of Shumagarath, like I've already said that I've never seen any gameplay with him. I'm already really impressed with him.
Yeah.
But
It's like I
you-
said, no one uses him. and
But so
it's,
you can
yeah.
see why no one uses him. 'Cause
Right.
He doesn't have much of a rushdown game. He's not going to get in close, but he can catch you. That's the thing. See all the bouncing eyeballs and stuff that just continue
Yep.
on. I'm just waiting for that pipe. It's my favorite move in the game.
the pipe and the lariat.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's not using Hagar's using his leopard pants costume because that is hot.
It is fantastic, but
Oh, air grab. That was clutch. He's done.
actually that's true. We haven't seen I've only seen but 2 or 3 grabs this entire match.
Yeah. Because they don't want to get near each other when you've got Hulk or Hagar or,
Yeah.
or Sentinel even. You don't want to get in close.
Wow, what a lockdown.
Yeah, that was a smart X factor to get rid of Hagar because I think that honestly that's probably Jan's strongest character
And
without
well,
doubt.
now all Jan's got left is
And
Shumagarath.
gravity
And-
squeeze, he's done.
It's pretty much
No,
over.
he's done.
Wow.
X factor gravity squeeze, that's an end game.
It was a nice comeback
Yeah.
win, or not comeback. Excuse me.
No, he came back. He just didn't win. It was a
Right.
comeback loss.
Comeback loss,
Yeah.
next year.
So Ray Ray's staying on. I don't know if this is again we're without audio because we don't want to commentate over commentators, but it's Chris G and Ray Ray staying on. I'm not sure if this is the finals or
I
not.
think this might be the 3rd place match.
Okay. So this is the semi.
Say because Ray Ray won.
Yeah, and he stayed on.
Oh, he's staying on. Okay,
Yeah.
so then I don't. So is this the final?
I am not sure.
Yeah, it is quite difficult without actually having.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been watching it. We've all been watching it off and on all weekend, but I unfortunately had to work today. 'Cause, I mean, this gig pays pretty well, but it doesn't really.
Hey, we're talking 3-4 cents a week.
Maybe sometimes we get that revenue flowing and you get that extra cents. But we got Cecil the spider killer, so we're all safe down here.
That is true. Cecil did kill 2 spiders so that Reptar and I could enter the studio.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. Spiders, they're sketchy little things. I don't want to be around that. I don't want to.
And those were sketchy big things down
They're
here.
sketchy big
They
things.
were actually, quite large.
You probably have no other bugs down here now because they feasted all.
That's
Oh,
how they
yeah.
got so goddamn
Oh,
big.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Standard teams.
Yep, Magneto, Sentinel, and Doctor Doom for Ray Ray. Virgil, Morgan, and Doctor Doom for Chris G.
Yep. All right, who do you think's gonna win now that you've seen both these guys play? I'm going with Chris G. I think Chris G's got him. What are you thinking?
I'll go Doom.
All right.
Or I'll go Ray Ray, I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to go with Ray Ray. I've liked what I've seen so far.
The big thing is he's got to get past Chris G's Morgan.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the
so
Morgan
far it's
split is-
not going to happen, it looks like.
Woo! Look at them air wave dashes. See, that's smart. He's getting super jumping, flying around, just.
Trying
Yeah.
to stay away from the Morgan
But
fireballs.
here comes Chip. Chip damage is nasty. Nope, he's done.
And there goes
Magneto's
Magneto.
gone.
That's the hard part.
Pinning him down with hidden missiles and opening him up with the overhead, and now, yeah, that's not looking good for Ray Ray. He had to use a little bit of meter there to tag in.
Ray Ray, that is.
Yeah.
Because right now Chris G's Morgan she's barely been touched
Mhm.
and is putting in work.
But Doom got hit up real hard by Chris G's Doom came in on an assist and got blown up, so he's only about a quarter life with him.
He's
Letting him rest.
He's still got his full red.
Oh,
So
man. Ray Ray popped X Factor and still couldn't save Sentinel.
this is not looking good for Ray Ray.
No. Not a good starting round. And that's a back body drop. That's
Wow.
done. No, drop the combo. I thought that was going to connect.
Saying Chris G's Doctor Doom is
Ooh, nice grab.
Doom grab, stomp, up in the air. Hitting all of your shadows. Let's see.
Now, this might be a silly question. Can you actually hit when Morgan is split, like the other part of her? Can
No.
you- Okay.
Nah, it just trails
Sure.
and can produce offense. But I mean, to
and
my knowledge,
Doom
you
lost the
can't.
combo. He had Morgan pinned in the corner and could not finish the combo.
Yeah, that was a bad drop.
It
You
was
can't drop when you're
that
this
was his-
deep into the tournament.
That was his whole chance
Yeah.
in this round. Round 1 is going to go to Chris G.
Yeah, done.
Wow.
And it just did, yep.
Telling you, Chris G uses all the haterade as motivation.
Hey,
He feeds off the negativity.
Like I said, if it works, it works. You know, don't change something.
yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Ooh, I tell you what, this round's starting off different. Ray Ray got a hold of Morgan quick.
He's got 2. He's going for a happy birthday. And he's going to get at least 1. He's going to get the assist and a happy birthday.
Wow.
So took 2 right from the get. Let's see if he can go for a perfect. That would be sweet justice. Nope.
Nope, yeah, that
Virgil,
ended quickly
X
as soon
Factor
as
Virgil's going
came
to take
in.
Doom out because it's level 3. Devil Trigger.
Yep.
No, that's done. Just up and down. Swords everywhere.
An X Factor does last longer when you are the last character. correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Lasts longer, hits harder. Ideally that's when you want to pop it unless you're trying to save your ass
Right,
at another
right,
point in
right.
the match.
Wow.
Yeah.
through 2 characters.
Virgil's nasty in X Factor.
Virgil's nasty, period.
Well, yes.
Now,
Alright.
X Factor Sentinel, I'd be terrified of
Yes,
right now.
he is very scary because he's extremely fast. He hits like a freight train. And I was just flying around, just doing what Sentinels do.
Killing
Oh.
mutants.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, Virgil's not a mutant, so...
might
who
as
knows?
well,
We'll
might as
see.
well be.
I mean, he's doing a good job
Oh,
staying
Virgil
away from
air
Sentinel and
grab.
catching him.
But Virgil doesn't have any more X Factor, so let's see his combo game, and he dropped
Hey,
it.
we gotta remember, Sentinel's not the greatest blocker in the world, so...
No. Because if you're spending more time blocking with Sentinel than attacking, you're doing it wrong. So,
Very true.
because for being such a big bastard, he is mobile.
He is.
With all the flight options and the double jumps, he can get around. Let's see.
Tell you what,
this
actually,
is pretty even though. We're down to 1-on-1, Sentinel versus Virgil.
No one has X Factor? Nope.
Nope.
Ray Ray does have level 2, almost level 3 meter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could come...
And Chris G has done a good job of just staying away from
yeah.
Sentinel the entire time while he was an X Factor.
Till he opened him up
and
and
Chris-
yep. So Chris G's up 2-0.
Say, it's tough to lose a round when you got a level 3 meter just sitting
Yeah.
there doing nothing. That hurts a little bit. All right, 2-0. See if Chris G can take it in 3.
He
Oh,
dropped
Ray
it.
Ray, you're making me look bad. I
Yeah,
picked you.
is it too late to change my pick? Can I go for Ray Ray?
No.
No, I could have swore I heard Cliff say Ray Ray.
No.
Reptar and I said Chris G.
Yeah, I
the
think
entire
that sounds about
way.
right.
I think I'm pretty sure.
Cass-
Since,
Hey, it's 2-3. We're
think
right.
Cass-
since this is
I think
being
right.
since this is being recorded, I'm pretty sure we can rewind that. and
You ever
check
heard
it
of
out.
editing?
No post production on that decision. Oh man, caught him.
This
Magneto down.
almost immediately. Morgan wasn't even touched. Doom did get lit up a little bit on his assist attempt, but Morgan
Not
on
much.
point is
Yeah.
taking virtually no damage at all.
This is.
It's
Man.
not, it's not looking good for Ray Ray.
He's just trying to find an opening and just can't. Every time he gets in on him, he gets blown up by an assist or this back body drop happens quite a bit.
That, let's not face it, even though Morgan can split, I mean, even in just standard combat, she is quick.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a really weird air dash, kind of like a flight pattern. It's kind of hard to follow and track. Oh man, this is bad news. If this is the way Rary goes out, it's kind of sad, but
He's going to go out getting absolutely dominated.
Now, do you think he's going to get a chance to use that X Factor, or is he going to be in this corner for the rest of this match?
Chris G's not going to let him out.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Well, I guess he had to right there, but he tried to reset. And it didn't
That's
work.
true. Morgan's not, she doesn't have an
Oh,
infant
there we go.
in the corner, so
And doesn't have very good off the grounds either. So
very true.
all right, so we got level 3 X Factor Sentinel trying to raise hell, but
Hey, trying to close the distance.
And Morgan's just not letting him.
yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah, that was him. She just laid the proverbial dick down.
She might have one too.
We're not really sure how many matches are left, but we're about to find out.
Well, Justin Wong's up, and he played before we even went on air, so against Filipino champ. This is actually a very ridiculous match.
Yeah, about that.
I still want to watch this, but we can cut it.
Oh, honestly, I mean, we can just wrap up the recording here and just.
Yeah, we just want to get on and just
At least-
get excited with everyone else
And honestly,
about
at least
this.
let people know, because a lot of people still don't know that they're airing stuff like this on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna give Twitch the bump because
Yep.
Twitch is great. I mean,
And that is a dope shirt. If everybody doesn't mind me saying.
Yeah, Broken Tier has some good gear.
And if we're wrapping up, I appreciate you guys, having me on. That was,
Absolutely.
it was great sitting with you
absolutely,
Yeah, it's good stuff.
you'll be heard
so-
again.
guys. Absolutely.
So be sure to check out Ninja Legion at all of these sites. You've got the Facebook, you've got Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think we have an Instagram.
I don't think we're on Instagram.
We might have to get that started.
We're on Google Plus.
We are on Google Plus. Join our
Ooh.
circle. No one ever does that, but yep. If you,
I don't even join the circle.
I have a Google Plus. I don't think I've ever used it.
No one uses Google
Nah,
Plus.
let's be honest.
But all right, well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.